right here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin probably, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
What is going on, everybody? Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm trying to think, what's the beginning of that song? Oh, that's not it. That's the rock theme song, y'all. I was trying to get it in my head, but it left me, y'all. I hate when I have a song that I want to sing and I can't think of it in the moment when I start the video. Hi, everybody. Okay, so this is gonna be a real lax BondyBlue show. I gotta go get my lashes done in an hour and 45 minutes, girl. And I didn't do my workout yet or nothing, but I wanted to make sure I got this live to y'all. And also, I just kind of wanted to show y'all how to get to the old girl's website, because I know a lot of y'all have been having issues with it. So I kind of wanted to come through and give y'all a little shared screen situation again, and explain it to you guys, because I posted on YouTube yesterday and letting you guys know that I had posted a new video for exclusive content on the website. So this is the website. If you have not seen it, BondyBlueShow.com. Get your words together, friend. Okay, this is my website. If you have not seen it, okay, it has my Instagram on there. It has all my videos. I have to update them manually, so y'all, fuck with me or whatever. Let me go ahead and hold up, y'all. Let me sign in. I thought I was signed in, girl. They be playing. No, that's not right. Ugh, you know what? Let's do this. Hold up, y'all. I'm coming. But I wanted y'all to see the website and all of this and that. Okay. And just to remind everybody to sign up if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Support your girl. Support her other platform that is her own. Whoa, what am I? Log in. What the fuck? Log in. Like, they giving me an issue with this right now. Y'all, it's because I'm on this computer up here. I'm always logging in downstairs. And this computer hasn't had all of the updates to my passwords and stuff. So I gotta put it manually. There we go. Okay, so y'all can see it. Here's the website. All right. Now, if you are not a member, you can become a member. These are your options. You can do free. Okay.
You can do baby blue, you can do royal blue. The difference between the two is baby blue only gets access to recent videos, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. Royal blue gets everything. Okay, that's like the difference in the plans. Okay, everybody that is an actual member, not a free member, gets access to Bondy's community, which is my forum where we have discussions and also where I post links. Okay, I post links to content that I don't want everybody to be all up in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. As you can see, I have a lot of active people who are involved in my forum. Thank you guys so much for all of the support with the forum. Okay, now we're gonna go to shows. You go to shows, watch live is normally where you will watch a live that I'm doing. Okay. And because I was not live on the website, but I decided to put it in this place anyway. This is the video that I did yesterday morning. And this was on Instagram. I don't know. You know, and I'm like, please get the fuck out of there. Like, I was telling y'all about my dream too. But anyway, you know, it's just me waking up that morning for coffee and then talking about Cam Newton. On the back burner, their businesses, whatever makes them. And then someone was in the comments, I've never, felt cold from a job, or a career. And I'm like, that's because you don't like your job or your career, bitch. Okay. So that's that. So if y'all want to go and see the rest of that, y'all can go to shows. You can go to exclusive content. You can go to watch live. It is there. Also, I have to move over my other Bel Air episodes. This is free content, y'all. So this is the stuff that's in there for y'all to watch that is free. And then there is also member exclusive content, which is for my members only. And they have gotten access. I put the Love and Marriage Huntsville in there for y'all. Some other things. And I'm going to be adding new Bel Air episodes this week to the members only and moving episodes 3 and 4 to the exclusive content, but that is free. All right. And anybody else that wants to see, these are just the tabs, but you can look at my archive by year to find, all of my videos that used to be available on YouTube and no longer are. So yeah, y'all, that's just a little run through right quick, right fast of where you can find the exclusive content that is on my website. Hi. Okay. But now let's go ahead and jump in. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's an early one for me. Y'all know I normally don't like to come on these lives this early, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done before I go and get, my day started, because today is a child, was I was I muted the whole time, or did I just accidentally mute myself? Do I have to go through that all again? Y'all let me know. Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Hey everybody, comment. Was I muted the whole time? Tell me. Everybody love this shirt. One of my favorite. Child, yes, Velcro. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know it? Okay, it only muted for a second. Okay, thank God. I accidentally. I'm about to be so mad. But before we get into everything, I want to shout out Candy, y'all, because Candy shared me on her Instagram page. So what actually ended up happening was she posted Roxanne. And I was dying laughing because Roxanne, we tried to get the song right. It's so funny. But me and Roxanne always do that. Like, we'll do some of the same things in our videos. That's why that's my girl. Like, we always try to get the music down. And so, she was doing it and trying to get it right. It was so funny. Like, okay, Roxanne. Like, I was dying laughing, right? So Candy posted Roxanne. So I was like, oh shit, shout out to Roxanne. And then who was it? Corbin sent my version that I did in my live yesterday, sent it to me. And I was like, oh, well, let me post it. Since, Candy is posting people singing her theme song. So I went ahead and posted it last night and went to sleep. Wasn't even really thinking, that she would. I saw Don Juan liked it, but I was like, if she posted, great. If she doesn't, whatever. And then she posted it on her Instagram. So I'm about to pull it up for you guys so we can just see it right quick, right fast. Okay, this is my Instagram, but let's go to Candy, girl. Let's go. Look, it's already right there, girl. It's already right there. Look at Rocky. Do y'all follow Roxanne? Y'all better follow Roxanne. Don't you want to go to the place to be with you? Don't you want to go?
Y'all gotta go watch Roxanne
Don't
video,
you
bro.
wanna go to the place to be where strangers become family?
You gotta get it right first. Fucking it up. Get it right.
Don't you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become family over fried chicken and mac and cheese with 3 old ladies' recipes? Won't you?
Yeah, I love Roxanne so
Don't
much.
you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become family over fried chicken and mac? I was about to say mashed peas. Don't you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become family over fried chicken and mac and cheese? 3 old ladies' recipes. Won't you and the family come and hang?
Got it. Hey.
Family.
Damn. Yo.
Don't you wanna go
Start it
to the
again.
place to be
We got
strangers
time.
become family over
Edit.
mac and cheese?
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Don't you wanna
Fuck it
go
up.
to
Fuck
the
it up.
place to be
Fuck it up.
strangers become
Fuck it up.
family
Fuck
over
it up.
fried chicken
Fuck
and
it up.
mac and cheese? 3 old ladies' recipes. Won't you and the family come and hang with Candy and the gang?
Hey, we got it right.
Don't
Y'all know. Yo, and so I posted mine, and Candy reposted me too. Look,
hey,
y'all was here. Y'all was here. What?
you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become families?
Oh, hey, Tammy, I love you too.
3 old ladies' recipes. But don't you and your family come and hang with Candy and the gang? Yeah. Okay.
Y'all was there. Y'all remember. Shout out to Candy. Candy always show love to everybody. Like, Candy got 9.6 million followers. Child. It would be amazing if I could even get a percentage, child. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Candy, for posting us. Y'all know I go up for Candy. I always go up for Candy. I always will go up for Candy, and that's because that's my bitch. Since we was when we're out in the club, don't think I'm not. Even when you're out making love, don't think I'm not. Even feeling good in somebody's spot, getting high, don't stop. Just don't think I'm not. Cause I'm gonna get it mine. I have to give y'all that because I love Candy. Like, a bitch really grew up listening to Candy. Okay, listen, you was on Escape. Okay, because Candy used to be doing the main leads. Okay, and then she went and did her own thing. I don't have to question where you were last night. Cause I already know what you will say. I already know you'll lie. Listen, I'm not gonna do it. I love you, Candy. But yeah, y'all, that was really dope. I wanted to share that with y'all. So let's go ahead and talk about just things. Child, just things. Just things that's going on in the blogs. Okay. Let's start here. Carry on. Kirk Franklin's son, Carry On, was arrested in Beverly Hills on Sunday and is currently being held without bail. That was yesterday. Okay, we saw this, and this is that clip of him crying and shit that made me feel sad for him. I don't know if we have any further information except for the fact that he said he ain't had nothing to do with it. He said he had nothing to do with the lady passing away. I feel like, I guess we'll find out, eventually. We'll find out. This shit right here, son.
And then, as far as the whole Alex situation, listen, y'all already know I've been a bitch that's gonna speak my mind and is gonna get some shit done, all that shit. So if you a man that's around me and you not getting the same shit done, you're not giving out that same energy, it's gonna make you look like a bitch. I don't have nothing to do with it. Y'all was getting on me like, oh, Donna, why you telling him to be a man? Now look at where he's at with the narrative that he gets beat by people who beat him up.
Okay, so the thing about this is, Donna, you contributed to that when you put your hands on that man. And honestly, he got jumped by C's and Teddy. He got jumped. And you are actually, as a 30-year-old woman online, vocalizing that your ex-boyfriend is a bitch because he now is being pegged as a man that's being abused. See, these are the women that y'all think about when y'all categorize what y'all think a woman is. I really do think that Donna is the example of those toxic bitches that a lot of these men like to, they like to place those attributes that women like Donna have on every woman, walking around. And it's really not that. It's really not that. Like, Donna, something is wrong with Donna. First of all, Donna, you should have never been putting your hands on that man. It doesn't make him a bitch. It doesn't make him a bitch that he did not haul off and punch you in one of the soft places that he likes to cuddle up against. Would you? It sounded to me like you wanted this man to abuse you. Would that have made you feel better? Well, and then the thing that makes me mad is that Donna was abused in previous relationships. So she knows what abuse looks like. And because this man came into your life and was sweet to you and wasn't the type of man that wants to fight and put his hands on everybody, now he's a bitch. Now, see, I feel like what makes a man a bitch is lack of accountability and then always trying to pass blame. That makes a man a bitch to me. This shit was not cool at all. But I also feel like, Alex, you need to choose better women going forward, my good sir. Choose better women going forward.
Like, you're in cahoots with a narrative about you.
You're in cahoots. What does that even mean?
Being abused with people who literally jump on you. So that's what happens when you don't know how to stand up for yourself and be a man.
That's not, you don't know what a man is. You don't know what a man is, little girl. You don't. You don't know what a man is. And another thing is that you, my good girl, were willing to stay there and work with those men that jumped on your man, those men that disrespected you at every turn. You were willing to stay working with them until they decided to kick your ass off their show. So to me, it sounds like you're mad because you're no longer on the show and he's still on the show, but he's the bitch. Right? He's the bitch. It's not you mad because you got kicked off a reality show after doing nothing with your time there. Let's not forget that Alex is an actual tattoo artist. Alex will always be able to take care of himself because he has a talent. What are you doing, Donna?
You end up being somebody else's bitch.
That's another thing. Excuse me. Okay. I think it's emasculate. She emasculated him. Is that what it's called? And that will bring me to my next topic. But hold up. Let's finish hearing the ignorant shit that Donna has to say. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ray Bay. Such a miserable soul. You can't talk down on a dude you let smash you in a public bathroom. Never forget.
Anybody asked him that I whooped his ass?
And you laugh.
I just think that's funny because literally, like, me and his mother is cool. We still follow each other. Me and his dad is cool. He still checks on me. His friends all still want to be my friends, even though I'm not letting that rock. Like, if I was beating this man up, why is your whole family and friends still trying to be cool? Why was they cool with me through our whole relationship?
Because you crazy and they didn't want no problems. Maybe because they're not humbuggish people. Maybe because they don't want to beef with your ignorant ass. But we all know, girl, you sound stupid. Do you know how many, i.e. the baby and Danny Nicole? Do y'all remember when Danny was standing in his living room pointing to his family and his people talking about, doesn't he call me his girlfriend? Doesn't he say I'm his woman? She thought them people was going to have her back too. Just because them people act cool with you in your face don't mean they fuck with you. And they also could be fucked up in the mind just like you are and feel like Alex needs to haul off and hit your fucking ass. I don't agree that a man should hit a woman. I think that Alex should have been took himself out of the relationship with this abusive big ass bitch. But
you know what I'm saying? That just makes everybody pussy if that's the case.
Like, what do you think you're doing right now? I'm
cool with somebody that's beating my son up.
Like, what do you think that makes everybody pussy? No, what made pussy was you getting squashed out in a bathroom while somebody taped you.
Or beating my friend up. Like, I'm not doing it. And then it just continues the narrative. What? Like,
so you really think that this narrative of him being abused is, embarrassing to him and not embarrassing to you, who was the woman he was with that was embarrassing him? Really, girl? Girl, go to hell. Y'all tell Donna go to hell. Go to hell, Donna.
Like, what? What type of nigga is, like, what? Alex is 6'2", grown-ass man. Like, what do you look like in his ass?
He got jumped.
You're stupid. I know, right? Being my girlfriend is probably better than being my boyfriend. So he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be this bitch girlfriend. I'm crying. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny, and you're pathetic. Let's talk about it for a second, Donna. Let's talk about it for a second. Donna, you let Alex, who you didn't really know like that, fuck you in a public bathroom and recorded and put it on the internet. Then you stayed in a relationship with him, correct? Alex has a son to take care of. Alex got a job at this shop and has respected you and treated you very well, surprisingly. You decide to be mad at him because you got kicked off the show, but he didn't. And he still has a child to take care of. So he gonna go back and make that check. But now he's a bitch because he went back to make the check with C's and them after they jumped him, correct? When at the end of the day, why was Alex supposed to lose out on a check that he needed because them niggas decided that they wanted to play like they were still in the street? That's why Alex told C's at the end of the day, no, my nigga, like, I understand how you feel, but at the end of the day, I had to check that person because they were basically saying the reason why on the show. We talked about this last night on the episode, Monday night on the episode. We talked about it in the live last night. Donna does not have any kids, thank God. But yes, he has a son. He has a son that he has to take care of, okay? And so I feel like at the end of the day, it is most important for Alex to keep his revenues of income coming in, especially when you don't know what the fuck you doing with your life. See, a real man provides. A real man provides. Alex doesn't have to be some angry, I'm about to go shoot, kill nigga in order for him to be a man. That's not a man. A man is being able to talk to another man regardless of how uncomfortable he feel and let him know, hey, I respect how you feel, but at the end of the day, my dude, no, you didn't make me. It wasn't no disrespect to you. It wasn't shade to you. It was me saying, you did not make me. I was already a good artist when I came here. You just gave me a platform to be a good artist on. But if I wasn't a good artist, I would be like Donna, sitting in a car with bat wings on my eyelashes, talking shit about a nigga I'm mad about because he was able to stay on the show that I wish that I could stay on. You jealous of him, bitch. I mean, Alex is the real tattoo artist, ma'am. It was in his best interest to keep this check regardless to what happened with C's and Ted. In all honesty, I feel like C's and Ted have kept him on the show thus far because they don't want him to actually come and sue them like he could for fucking up his back when they jumped him. And then don't forget, he got jumped because of you, because you don't know how to act, because you don't know how to sit down and, as Cam Newton would say, shut the fuck up. But see, I'm specifically talking to Donna right now. I'm not talking to all women. And I didn't ask for Donna to be able to cook or clean, even though I feel like she a bitch that look like she could probably cook, but cannot clean. If Alex is hearing this, I really hope that Alex knows that this girl is so wrong and that there is a woman out there who love your 6'3" gardening, okay,
what would he call it? Equanimity loving ass. Okay. My dude, you need to be with a girl that's on your wavelength, and Donna is not on your wavelength. Donna is still on hood, ignorant, young-minded girl shit. You need to find you a young woman that is going to uplift the centered place that you are trying to put yourself in. Please look at Donna as back there in the gutter where I was. Look at Donna as that moving forward. And you should now look at other women that you approach, and if they have any attributes that are close to Donna's, you should run in the opposite direction. Moving forward, Alex, don't you ever in your fucking life end up in another abusive relationship with a fat bitch with no job. And that's no disrespect. But I just mean, you know, I'm just saying you don't be with skinny bitch with no job either. I'm specifically talking about Donna. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but Donna is jiggling all over the place, throwing her weight all over the place. And because she likes to throw her weight all over the place and she likes to use her size to intimidate people, I'm going to bring it up. Because I don't like the way she just did him. I don't like the way she just did him. Okay? I don't like that. That was bitch made as fuck. You mad. You mad because you and them heavy ass legs and that BBL body that you went and got done before you got your teeth fixed did not procure you a better life, because it takes a mentality for that. It takes a better mentality in order to work this black ink crew shit into a paycheck for yourself. You don't have the mentality. You don't have the mindset. And that was obvious when you spent all that time on the show doing nothing, bringing nothing, offering nothing. She definitely be trying to weigh people down. Come on. I wouldn't have never brought it up if I had not seen that girl put her body on people. Every time she gets into a conflict with somebody, she throwing her size around. Over here with teeth missing on the side. Teeth missing on the side. And you talking about this man is a bitch. Because he what was he supposed to do? Tell me. What was he supposed to do, Donna? Because you were still trying to work at Black Ink too. What was Alex supposed to do? Quit when you quit? Fuck you. Girl, bye. I'm done with her. I'm done. Because I can go in forever on people like Donna. Because I can't stand somebody that's at the bottom of the barrel, and the only reason we not like beating you upside the head with the fact that you at the bottom of the barrel is because we know the circumstances that people get put in. But see, when you in your motherfucking 30s, when you almost a 30-year-old woman and you still in a mindset of calling another grown-ass man who you used to let dick your ass down in public, calling him a bitch because he's handling himself with some self-control and some couth and being in control of his fucking emotions, and knowing that fighting and trying to stab up them niggas ain't the way, Sway. But that's what you want him to showcase for you so that you could feel good about the fact that they dropped your ass like a hot potato. Girl, bye. Get off my screen. I'm done. Y'all, sad news. Plus, she was cheating with Tati. Oh, disrespectful ass bitch. Like, it was all good for him to be how he was when you could use him and control him. But now that you can't control him and use him, now he a bitch. He wasn't a bitch when you was, you know, rubbing Tati's coochie all in his face, though. Y'all. Apple Watch unresponsive but stable. Reality TV star Apple Watch is reportedly undergoing recovery following collision last month that caused a tragic car accident, according to Apple Watch sister Dominique Flournoy. The former Love and Hip Hop, I think that's how you pronounce that. The former Love and Hip Hop star, Apple Watch 36, is still unresponsive but stable after being involved in a serious car crash. Reportedly, sources say the accident caused her to suffer a fractured skull, broken spine, and a shattered arm. She is currently unable to close her right eye and will undergo surgery on Friday, April 15th. She reportedly had one successful surgery on her neck on Tuesday. Dominique Flournoy posts to her Instagram account regularly for fans to stay up to date on Apple's road to recovery. A GoFundMe franchise has also been organized by Dominique Flournoy for fans and supporters to contribute any help, medical and rehabilitation costs, as well as support for children during her healing process. Yesterday, Dominique Flournoy, on April 11th, took to Instagram and updated fans with the latest. I hope that Apple pulls out. This shit is crazy. She got plastic surgery before getting it. Oh, you talking about Donna? Yeah. Prayers for Apple Watts. This is so sad. I really hope that she pulls it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Okay, so let's switch up. Hold up. Shout out that damn vape pen, got my throat a little scratchy. Hold up. Shout out to Erica De Niro. Chlorophyll in the water. She told me to do that. So I did. And then other people told me that it's really good for your insides. It like cleanses your insides. So I was like, okay, I'll put the chlorophyll in my water. It don't taste like nothing. Anyway, got it off Amazon if y'all were interested. Donna had all that work done and ain't reached out to Heavenly. It's a shame, ain't it? So y'all, let's check out this TikTok right quick that I thought was interesting. Hold up.
60 cases on my case list. I went through my case list and there's about 60 cases on my case list. And there are some common professions that I see in women. The most common one that I see is teacher. The second most common is nurse. But those cases are not cases where the female is really difficult or litigious or anything like that. They're just...
Okay. Local divorce attorney says men should avoid teachers, nurses, and stay-at-home moms as a potential spouse. Now, spiritual word, that is not what that lady said. You asked top profession in a spouse men should avoid. But that's not what she said, though. This is what she said.
I went through my case list and there's about 60 cases on my case list. And there are some common professions that I see in women. The most common one that I see is teacher. The second most common.
So she's saying the most common profession that she sees going through divorces. I don't know how that tallies up to professions in a spouse that men should avoid. I don't know how that equates, but okay.
Is nurse, but those cases are not cases where
also maybe those are the highly, and I'm just putting this out there, maybe those are the most divorce cases because there are more nurses and teachers amongst women than other professions. I mean, doesn't that sound about right? When you think about the country, there are probably more teachers and nurses than any other profession for a woman. Like, that would just make sense. Why are y'all framing it like that's those are the jobs that women have, and y'all should avoid those women if they are nurses or teachers? That sounds stupid. That sounds stupid to avoid a woman that is, one, going to be able to teach your child, and to avoid another woman that can save your child's life if something happens, or your life if something happens. That sounds stupid. But let's continue on.
The female is really difficult or litigious or anything like that. They're just kind of run-of-the-mill cases. The most common profession that I see in the female parties in my divorces, and this is over 13 years of cases. Oh my God, I'm so nervous, is stay-at-home mom. Hate me. I know y'all are going to hate me, but let me explain why. Number one, when you're divorcing a stay-at-home mom, they are paralyzed with fear, and rightfully so, because their whole life is going to change. They are going to have to go back to the workforce. They're going to have to possibly move. Their finances are about to be very different. There's lots of things that they don't know financially about what's going on. And so they tend to stick their head in the sand and stall. And so the cases become very contested and very expensive. The second reason that I see that stay-at-home moms end up being the most common profession in a divorce.
The most common profession in a divorce. The most common profession in a divorce, not the profession in a spouse that men should avoid. What the fuck
is that I think there's a tendency, and this is completely my opinion, just based on my observations. They tend to focus so much on the children, and the husband focuses so much on career that first of all, they don't feel appreciated by one another. But the husband starts feeling like an ATM, and the wife becomes completely focused on the children, and they tend to grow apart. So I think that.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. the man starts to feel like an ATM, and the woman just focuses on the children. Is that right? Okay. Isn't that what you men want when you want your women to be submissive? Didn't Cam Newton just say, can you cook? Can you shut the fuck up? That's what he said. He doesn't want you to work like this lawyer lady, right? He don't want you to work like her. And mind you, I'm almost feeling like, ma'am, did you title what you said in this way because you're the lawyer bitch that a lot of those stay-at-home moms probably don't like? Like, who are you defending? Are you defending the men or are you defending the women? Let me know. Because I almost feel like, are you one of those, lawyer ladies that get a lot of heat from the stay-at-home moms or vice versa? Like, whatever. But either way, I feel like a lot of the rhetoric that we are hearing from men is that y'all want stay-at-home moms. Y'all want women who don't have jobs. Y'all want women that can stay home and cater to you and your children, correct? So a woman then has the children require more of her catering because they are what? Children, babies. And men will then find a reason to put themselves in the same category as their children. That is problematic. You're an adult.
That's why it's the most common. That's not hate, just an observation. It's probably my last TikTok on career that
and they also say that the man focuses so heavily on the career because a lot of y'all like to say that, oh, she's not catering to her man if she's only worrying about the children. Well, let me explain that catering to your man is a default for most women, to be real. And what these men are talking about is that they're not feeling especially exalted. They're not feeling like they're the only person that she's worrying about. And that's just an unrealistic want and need once a person has a child. That's just like really unrealistic for you to be so selfish and feel like a woman is supposed to, be catering to you when there are young children in the household that require her efforts because they need her to live and you do not.
First of all, they don't feel appreciated by one another. But the husband starts feeling like an ATM and the wife becomes completely focused on the children.
This is absolutely white people, but this is also a lot of middle-class households. JoJo Simmons, Scorpio, I absolutely thought about him and the way he acted with his woman, when she had just had that baby. She was 2 or 3 months postpartum and he was complaining about how she wasn't showing him enough attention. And it was just like, but she just had a baby. Like the baby still needs her for food. And you're already complaining about the attention not being on you.
And they tend to grow apart. So I think that's why it's the most common. That's not hate.
Okay. So she's basically saying the lifestyle that a lot of you men want for your women is not conducive to a happy life for either one of you. I got into it yesterday on Twitter with somebody who, I honestly, what was a tweet? Let me see if I had screenshotted it to talk to y'all about. Yes. Okay. He said, I keep asking women what their value is, and I have yet to hear an intelligent answer. An intelligent answer, my good guy? I even asked you, and you completely dodged the question. And I said, I'm not answering a question about my worth to somebody who I don't know. I'm also not answering questions about my worth because I'm a human being, and my worth cannot be quantified. Like, I'm not an object. I'm not an object. You can't quantify or get me to explain to a random person on Twitter my value. So the fact that you even asked that is absurd. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's dumb. He said, to be honest, men don't want wives anymore. Mind you, this person has like 2 or 4 followers. I can't remember which one. I think they followed 4 people and had 2 followers. But they're talking to me about my value. And you're not even valuable on social media, but you're talking to me about my value as a woman. Okay. And they said, to be honest, men don't want wives anymore. And if they do have one, either she cooks or he's using her financially. So what exactly do y'all want from women? It sounds like y'all want mothers. It sounds like you want a mother. And I feel like if your mom didn't do her job, then you need to go talk to her. But this is the type of shit that y'all want. Y'all want women to be stay-at-home moms and cook and clean, so then you can then devalue what that is. And then you can use what you do paying for things. And see, we had a whole conversation. He didn't even want to deal, he want to talk about me. Not, and I told him, I said, listen, at the end of the day, like, did I ask you what your value was? Because you're not valuable to me because I don't know you. See, someone should only really be valuable to you when you know them. So you asking women to quantify or explain their worth or their value on Twitter just shows how fucked up in the mind you are. And I proceeded to tweet a lot of things because it was on my mind, what was being said. And I just kind of feel like if you feel like all a woman is cooking and cleaning, then you don't need a wife. You need a maid. And he proceeded to say, well, since Cam Newton can pay for that, I guess he doesn't need a woman. And I'm like, I guess he doesn't. I guess he doesn't. If you don't know what another human being brings to a relationship besides what you can do for yourself, which is making sure you eat and cleaning up after your own ass, yeah, you don't need a partner. You need a maid. You need to maybe take some classes on how to clean up and take care of yourself, because that's something that you didn't learn growing up, I guess. But as a wife and as a partner, because a lot of people assume because I have the ideas that I have about relationships, they believe that for some reason I must not have the ability to have and keep a man, when honestly I feel like, nigga, can you keep me is the question. That's how I feel. That's how I look at it. But I feel like cooking and cleaning is on the very bottom of my list of attributes that make me valuable as a partner. As a partner. But I also require for my partner to know how to cook and clean as well. Because in real life, nobody feels like doing that shit every day. Nobody feels like doing that shit every day. What are y'all even fucking talking about? But y'all want housewives, right? You want women that sit their ass at home all day and take care of your kids and take care of your household and all of that. And then when you get those women, you resent them because they view you for money, but you don't want them to go and work, because then you would not have as much control, and then you would have to take part in what happens in the household. See, y'all are always trying to push women into these corners where they can't win for losing. No matter what, they're losing. If they're out here working and taking care of themselves, they're losing. If they're at home and allowing you to take care of them, they're losing. That's why women shouldn't really give a fuck about what men are thinking or talking about online, or even what they're saying in real life. Nigga, are you valuable to me as a partner? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you keep a job? Do you have insurance? Do you have a car? Can you vacation twice a year on your paycheck? And the way this man in the tweets was talking, they talk as if a lot of us are receiving Black men that have houses, 401ks, cars, insurance when they come to us, and we're just supposed to fall into submissiveness and be a wife and a mother. And it's like, that's not even realistic to the world we live in. Most of the time when men have acquired those things, they come into contact with women who have acquired those things as well. So explain to me why two people coming into a situation, both being able to take care of their fucking selves, why one person needs to give up taking care of themselves and how they feel about their life, so that the other person can take all of the weight, and so they can have all of the control. And that's what a lot of you men don't even realize. See, because y'all are thinking about it like, oh, if I have all the control, if she depends on me, then that means that she won't leave me because she's dependent upon me, and I can treat her any old kind of way because she needs me to live. That's why it's set up for y'all to be submissive and give a nigga power, because you need to be at a complete disadvantage in life in order to stay in some of these relationships where men take advantage of the women that they're with by treating them any kind of way, by doing them any kind of way, and then still expecting those women to be there catering to them. But you men don't know how to cater to a woman, because whenever a man is catering to a woman, y'all call him lame, or y'all talk bad about him, or y'all make it seem as if women like myself that don't require this whole, I prefer 50-50. Everybody is like, oh, 50-50. I'm like, no, I prefer 50-50. I prefer 50-50. You know why? Because if Mad Day ever comes and me and this nigga can't be together, guess what? We can separate and live on our own without one another. Meaning I won't be out here struggling if I'm no longer somebody's wife, because we are 50-50. And also what helps in, and now I can't listen to cater to you, child. I was thinking about that too. But here's the thing. I can cater to you if you cater to me. Y'all don't know. I am a cooking, massaging, sucking, you know what I'm saying? Like organizing. What do you need from the store? Your clothes are here. Put your stuff right there. The food is in there. Like, I'm that bitch. Like, I'm just saying, I am the woman that is capable of doing all of that. But what I realized as a woman is that you should never be giving all of that to somebody that's not putting in that effort to make your life just as easy as you trying to make theirs. And to me, I feel like a lot of you men want women to be there to make your life easy just so you don't have to do things that you don't feel like doing. And I don't like that, because relationships a lot of the times are, I don't feel like doing this, you don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna do this and then you can do that. And then that way, you know, everybody can do what they need to do today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but cooking and cleaning is like not the most important thing that any woman brings to a relationship. It's crazy to me the way y'all want this. Y'all want housewives that cook and clean. That's what y'all said. And then y'all get that and y'all be mad because those women depend on you financially. That's what you asked for, dumbass. Y'all, in real life, there are still black men out here that are taking care of their wives and shit and then complaining about having to take care of their wives. And then when their wife decides, oh, well, I'll go and take care of myself, then I can go get somebody, I go, you know, do my own thing. Then if you don't want to be a husband to me, you don't want to take care of me, I can go take care of myself and I'll find somebody else to help take care of me too. Then they get mad. Then they mad. Thank you, Dion, for the super chat. They want princesses. They don't want queens, because if she's a queen and treated as such, then she's your equal. But they don't want an equal partner. They don't want an equal partner, because then they would be equally responsible for her happiness, just like she's, you know, she's supposed to be responsible for his. And they don't really want to do that. And I think that's sad. I think that's sad, because I think the most beneficial marriages, the most beneficial relationships are when two people are just supposed to be together, but they can be great together. Meaning they don't have to dim their light for the other person to feel good. When two people who are equally, you know, impressive come together and be equally impressive together, you get magic from that. And as a woman, I feel like a lot of us women socially have been, you know, like our thought process is to cater, is to take care of. So if you treat a woman decent, if you treat a woman halfway decent, a lot of times they'll go above and beyond. But you niggas will have a woman that's loyal, that cleans, that cooks, that fucks, that sucks, that's pretty, that works out, that's sexy, that make paper. She'll be able to do all of that shit. And you won't even be able to give her 20% of what she needs from a man. Yet you'll find a way to complain anytime she slacks off on any of the things that you feel like are requirements for her to be a woman. And that's what I don't like. Because ultimately, my nigga, my womanhood has nothing to do with how I treat a man. My womanhood has to do with me. And that's what I want a lot of women to understand, which is why the Cam Newton comment was so problematic. And even the people that are like, why was what he said so problematic? Like, why do I have to explain to you that a man saying that a woman doesn't have worth if she's not cooking and cleaning is problematic? Why do I have to explain that to you? Like, get out of my mentions. Tichina, Arnold, why did you wake up wanting to aggravate all of the women today? Honest question. What can we as Black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men in America? I said nothing. I said nothing. I said nothing. And somebody said to me, okay, Cisco. And I said, okay, Dusty. And now they like, yo, because I have white short hair, so I'm Cisco now. That's supposed to be shade to me. That's supposed to be shade to me. Child, let's go look. Talking shit from a private page. Don't you love niggas that talk shit from a private page? I love niggas that talk shit from a private page. So I can't come and see how dusty you are. Okay, and then the dude who was like, yo, because it's funny. Let's look at him. Oh, another private page with one post with a songs. Isn't that funny? They thought they ate that comment. Like, and what they don't know is I'll bust out in that bitch. Ooh, they're just so scandalous. And you know another nigga couldn't handle it. And she's shaking that thing like, ooh, the bitch. And the look in her eyes so devilish. You like that to the hip hop spot. And you cruise it through the connected dots. Not just urban, she like the pop. And I'm living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'm singing again. She had like a truck. That's like what, all night long. Let me see that thong. Yeah, let me see that thong, nigga, because I know you got one on, bitch. Bend it over and bust it open for me. Bend it over and bust it open for me. I'll Cisco, you motherfucker. Come fuck with me. Come fuck with me. I think I'll sing it again. Hey. All night long. Let me see that thong. Okay? Cause it seems I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Yeah. And just like Cisco, I can take your bitch from you if you have one. What? And that's what a lot, that nigga on Twitter, oh, men don't want to get married. I said, y'all tell my husband that. But even if you niggas don't want to get married, if you think that I won't make another black woman extremely happy in this life, you got me fucked up. Like, what you think? What y'all think? Y'all the only motherfuckers that's fuckable on earth? Like, y'all ain't saying nothing to a king at the end of the day. Bitch, you ain't saying nothing to a king. You ain't saying nothing to me. Thank you, Panda, for the super chat. I literally broke up with a guy because of that. I said, bro, you want a Pilates homemaker without paying for it, so you want a parent that is also your partner. Basically, trying to clown me. Nigga, I am unclownable. Like, that's what people don't understand. You can't clown a bitch that don't care. Like, you cannot clown a bitch that don't care. Okay? Like, man, suck my dick. For real. Like, that nigga in the comment and that nigga that was like, yo. Like, and it's so funny is that niggas that talk shit like that, you wish. And that's the funny part. Talk all that shit. But let's get back to Tichina Arnold now that I'm done, talking my shit about lame ass niggas in the comments trying to talk shit. You dusty brick ass nigga. I'll be Cisco, okay? I'll make more money than you and take your bitch from you. I'll do all of that. I'll be Cisco. Thank you. Like, what that was supposed to make me feel like you trying to like masculate me. Oh, that's supposed to call me a nigga. Like you can't make me feel like that. Like, you just can't. Anyway, but honest question, what can we as Black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men in America? And I said nothing. Do you know why I said nothing? Because I feel like it's not my responsibility to uphold the image of Black men in America. I'm sorry. As a Black woman, I am taking off the shield. I am taking off the cape. I am laying it down at Black men's feet and saying, fight for yourself. Okay? Fight for yourself. You're the man, right? Fight for yourself. Now, you want to talk about the image of my personal Black man? As y'all see, I don't play about him. As y'all see, I don't let y'all play with him. As y'all see, I will turn comments off. I will curse people out, nigga. I will try to find where you live. Like, I don't play about mine. I don't play about mine. You know why? Because mine fits the criteria. He fits the criteria for my protection. Do you know why? Because he protects me. Because he takes care of me. Because he caters to me. So because I have a husband that loves and takes care of and caters to me, yeah, I will put on shield, cape, jump in front of bullets, and all of that shit. But that is only because he would never require me to do it.
So no, the black men in America are responsible for their own masculation. If you want to be seen as a man, do what men do. Take care of yourself. Then take care of the women you have children with. And take care of your kids. Do what men are supposed to do. If you want to be seen as a man in America, do what the other men do. You don't do what the other men do. You want to fight with the women about how we should be doing more for you instead of you doing what other men are doing for their collective of women. So like I said, I don't have anything to offer black men in America as it pertains to their emasculation. Because that's not my responsibility. I'm only supposed to big up the people that I fuck with, that fuck with me. Those are the only people I'm bigging up. The only men I'm pouring into, the only men whose image I'm protecting is the ones who protected me. And even in protecting images, you tell the truth. You tell the truth. I'm tired of y'all feeling like loving somebody is not telling the truth. That's a lie. That's a lie from the gates of hell. Tell the truth. Shame the devil, whoever that devil may be. And sometimes the devil comes in the shape of a black man. So no, black men's overall image in America is not my responsibility as a black woman. I am only responsible for the black men in my vicinity that supply protection and provide for me. Those black men, those are my responsibility to protect. All of these other niggas out here, talk to your mammy. Talk to your old girl. That ain't my responsibility. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, does it make me feel good when I see black people being taken advantage of in systems? No. Y'all gonna excuse my green mouth, but I don't care. Doesn't make me feel good at all. But that's why if my black man ever gets in a situation like that, I'm calling every access at my disposal. If it happens to somebody that I know and love, I'm going to do whatever I can do. And that's what people are supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of your village. You're supposed to take care of the people that protect you, not the people that don't protect you, not the people that don't care about you, not the people that as a whole in society have shown that all they want to do is use and abuse you. Like dude said, if you're not cooking or paying for shit, you don't have worth. That's what he said. That's what that dude on Twitter said, right? With his 2 followers. His 2 followers, he told me that if a woman isn't cooking or cleaning or paying for his shit, she doesn't have worth. Had nothing to say when I talked about the women that work jobs and then help their men fill out job applications and pass tests for them and take classes and uplift them emotionally and tell them that they can do shit. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest thing in relationships between men and women is women providing mental and emotional support to men, which is exhausting as fuck. And y'all often don't provide that in like. So I think it's so funny when y'all talk about cooking and cleaning when that is not even the heaviest of loads y'all require women to bear. Y'all require women to uplift y'all, to pour into y'all as if y'all were not raised by somebody. So at the end of the day, like what it's really for, you can't even reciprocate. This man literally said whoever the breadwinner is, that's the person that should receive the support. No. Both people in a relationship should receive the support. So that's why I'm tired of male-centered conversations like this one, where you're asking us how we can aid in the, how we can stop aiding in the emasculation of black men. Go talk to Donna. Go talk to Donna. But at the end of the day, I feel like, the women who emasculate their men, those men should be men and stand up and separate themselves from women who abuse them. Be a man and walk away. Don't require other women to get involved in your bullshit in order for you to feel protected. Protect yourself. You're a man. Walk away. Don't do like Diamond said and smack the fuck out of her. Walk away. Child, they be making my ass itch with these conversations that they have. Oh, girl. Let's go here. Let's go here next.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never talked about this.
Oh, shit.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, now. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I'm sorry.
It's just two. It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whip it, but most of them don't want to play like that. This
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't.
Okay.
This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing you. But the whole time you've been really, you like it. You've been eyeballing me.
Oh, this sounds like some freaky porn. I'm interested.
Right, this is some freaky shit. And then I'm gonna come all sweaty, right? Just finished getting whooped. And you're gonna say, no, Billy Joe, no, Billy Joe, no. Massa's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. And I said, you want it late. This is a whole script. Yeah, it's a whole script.
So wrong.
It's so
Y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna play it back.
so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Oh, shit.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, now. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say. Yes, master. I'm sorry.
It's just two. It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whip it, but most of them don't want to play like that. This
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white woman goes along with this?
They don't want to play like that. They don't. This is my. It's like, listen, you're gonna act like your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing you.
Okay. Hold up, y'all.
So wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Just let me. I need to do something. So. Okay. I was trying to think like. Okay. So does that surprise me? No, it doesn't. I think a lot of people's sexual fantasies are sometimes like depraved or examples of some issue that they have. And so obviously Maino likes the idea of being whipped by white men, first of all. So first of all, your fantasy involves you being whipped by a white man who's a slave master. And then
so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Oh, shit.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay,
you
now.
want to be a runaway slave.
Shit. Oh, my God.
I like to play like a runaway slave.
Okay.
I like to play like a
So he wants to be a runaway slave. He wants to have the white man mad because the white woman finds the black man desirable. Okay, so that's the one part. Then on top of that, you want the white woman to kind of sort of be fighting you off a bit, but you want to be so alluring to her. You want to be so attractive in your black maleness that she can't help it. She just wants to hop on that big black dick after you got whipped. And yeah, it's BDSM. It's absolutely degradation. Like there are white men that like to get whipped by black women, that like for dominatrix women to come and beat them. But I honestly feel like I don't have a problem with you having like weird sex fetishes or whatever you want to do. My issue comes in with the psychology of it. Why are you still in the mindset of slavery?
Like, it's 2022, my nigga. Why are you still in the mindset of slavery? And this is when people, I feel like men, you want to be whipped because you feel guilty about something, first of all. A lot of times when you want to be humiliated in sex, humiliation kink. When you want to be humiliated in sex, is because you are powerful in some way in your life. And you need the balancing out of that. Like, it's almost like a sexual release for you to feel like, whatever pain or hurt that you inflict can be inflicted back on you. Because a lot of white men love that too. They like to get beat on and be made to feel less than, because in life they are put on pedestals. So I think that's like a part of the mindset of it. But I think that anytime you're talking about, yes, race play, I think that is deeply, deeply disturbing, considering the history, considering buck breaking, considering white men and women grape juicing black men and women and children during slavery and therefore after. So I do feel like something's wrong with Maino, but I feel like we already knew that a humiliation, degradation kink is cool if that's your get down. But the slave aspect is something else. He should speak to someone. That part. Like, why are we in slavery, Maino? Why are we in slavery? But that should let you know the idea that a lot of black men want nothing but to worship whiteness. This is that. This is that. This is you wanting to, like, subconsciously, you are turned on by the idea of not only being beaten by a white man, but then having the white woman want to fuck you. Like, if y'all don't understand how that's indicative of the way you men pump fake and act like y'all hard, but as soon as a white man comes into the room, y'all are ready to slurp up off all his nuts. Like, to the point that you want to fuck the woman like that's his woman. To what? He beat you, nigga. You still his slave, but you fucked his old lady, so now you feel good? Like, what? The mentality of that is very indicative to how these men show up in life today, how they show up in the world today, not being able to stand on their own 2 feet, constantly needing some white man to approve them, i.e. Kanye, i.e. Lil Wayne. No matter how great y'all are, y'all always need some white person to come along and validate y'all and pat y'all on the back. And it's weird. This is no better than the couple that did the slavery engagement photo shoot. They still have that plantation mentality though, so that doesn't surprise me. No, they all still have very much plantation ignorant mentalities about life and living. And it's really sad because no amount of fame or money or access is opening up your mind and your spirit to what your life really should look like as it pertains to being healthy in all aspects of it. And that's not being perfect. Y'all always want to throw out that nobody's perfect shit when somebody's trying to hold you accountable for being fucked up. Off topic, Bondy. When will you tell us you're a face and you're just gonna do it? Thank you. Listen, my dermatologist, I be breaking out sometimes. I be having hyperpigmentation marks, but I keep the textures, the texture's good. It's just the hyperpigmentation marks, girl. I can't do nothing about it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I started with this, because Erica said that the chlorophyll does really good for your skin. So that I started drinking this. But y'all know I got a dermatologist and all of that because I'm acne prone, girl. So I got to go out here in these streets and get medications and stuff. And sometimes they work and sometimes they be like, girl, it's a season change. Fuck you. And I just be like, well, I'm not about to put on no makeup. So it is what it is. Okay, so let's see, y'all. Does that have music on it? Y'all, this right here is Druski. Y'all remember Druski from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, white boy with biracial girl. They were annoying as fuck, but he did a skit that he deleted. And we're gonna watch the skit because he was trending and people were bothered by the skit.
Never have I ever kissed a dude. Take a shot. Ah, she. Give me one real shot. Keep going. That's another shot. I got the same amount of mine. I got the same amount. Nah, you y'all already gotta catch up. Y'all already gotta catch up. Finish the rest of that. Finish the rest of it.
Oh, wrong Druski. So it's a different Druski. Okay, gotcha. This is Druski.
good. Big dude. Gotcha. I hadn't watched it yet. I wanted to wait until I was watching it with y'all. All right. Okay, I got y'all. I'm good now. Wrong Druski. Black Druski. But the skit was basically, so that was it. Y'all, I saw people commenting, but I didn't watch it. I wanted to watch it with y'all.
Never have I ever kissed a dude.
So they're getting the girl to drink more. They want to lower her inhibition. Look, I thought he was gonna come in. I thought, you know, the other people and then somebody else was gonna come in. You know how they do it, child, whatever.
Nah, you already gotta catch up. Y'all already gotta catch up. Finish the rest of that.
You saw him drinking water. Yeah, that was creepy as fuck. It's definitely giving Drake grape juice. Druski trending for shining light on how weird niggas prey on women. Love to see it. I think that's exactly what it was. Y'all mad at Druski for showing how a lot of y'all act when women are around. I honestly thought Druski was clowning the weirdo dudes like he does in all his skits. All of his skits are clowning the guys who do the lame stuff they do. I don't think he was cheering on grape juice culture with the skit. I don't think so either. I think he was trying to show y'all like how these dudes really be. And it is how they be. Yeah, it's always reverse psychology. I don't know if y'all like pay attention or not, but I'm really starting to feel like men, toxic men teach their toxic boy children, or just society teaches men how to take advantage of women. Absolutely. So like that, oh, you can't do this, so that she'll do it. That shit, stop being dumb, y'all. I'm just saying they do that shit all the time, that reverse psychology shit on women. I see it all over the place and I'm like, it's not working. Go to hell. Unpopular opinion, but Druski has always consistently been showing different behaviors of both women and men in his content. This video happens to be about how predatory men can be at functions. Is it funny? Meh. Accurate? Absolutely. I don't think it was meant to be funny. The Druski video truly highlights that y'all don't think coercion is sexual assault because y'all be pushy just like that, or see it and let it go unchecked. Coercion is not consent. And this is one of the things we're talking about when we say like how many times women get put in all of these compromising situations where they're basically being bullied into sex in one way or another. And it's not because they truly just want it. It's because y'all are trying to lower her inhibition so y'all can get whatever y'all want to get out of her. Nah, Druski might be the greatest to ever do it, with showing niggas acting exactly how they act. Now they mad that this is what comedy is about. Like, here's the thing with the Druski video. Yet it was making fun of guys who act like that, but in a LOL, that nigga stupid kind of way. And not this is a serious issue, it needs to stop in order to protect women kind of way. He was not trying to start a real dialogue. Okay. I don't follow him, so I don't know. But it didn't feel like it was intended to be funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't feel like it was intended to be funny because it didn't have a funny feeling to it. Like, the moment where he was like looking at her talking about you on demon time, that shit didn't feel funny. That shit felt, you know what I'm saying? That shit felt like creepy. Like, to me, nothing was wrong with that Druski skit at all. That's really how it is for a lot of women. And it could have also helped men realize how creepy they can be at times. I think Druski is hilarious. I just think the skit was in poor taste. I ain't got to cancel the nigga. The subject matter wasn't a wise choice to try and make lighthearted. But I don't think it was made lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't feel lighthearted to me. Thank you. Oh no, that's Mo for the super chat. Toshiba wants Black women to stop emasculating. They do it to themselves. By the way, you're beautiful, Mindy. You look Ethiopian. You know, that's my mom. My mom is that. That's my mom thing. That's what she looks like. People tell her that all the time. Yes, I say grape juice, you guys. So like, you know, I don't trigger anything with the YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's not because you old. It's just because I started doing that because it sounded, you know what I'm saying? It just sounded similar. And honestly, it just kind of takes some of the darkness out of the topic because we're constantly talking about it, because it's always happening and people are always acting like it's not happening. But yeah, this Druski skit, I'm gonna go to his Instagram right quick. Let me see.
Don't play music on my shit. What is he putting in the Fanta? Is that the lean? How Phil has be on Egg Live waking the fuck up. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I don't think he means to be funny. I don't think he means to be funny. I think y'all are laughing, but I don't think he's trying to be funny. Like, I think there are some skits where he's trying to be funny, but I honestly don't think that's what's happening here. Like, these skits feel like somebody that's really trying to make y'all see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't look funny to me. Maybe it's because I'm an adult, but I don't feel like he, there may be skits that are meant to be funny, that he does, but that didn't feel like that.
I'm coming back. You niggas just pull it on. Not me, bro. Pull it on. Pull it on. Big bro, what you tell him? Big for Big for
Okay, this shit funny, but you niggas lame like this though. This nigga got 4 pockets for real.
Y'all probably don't even know who this is.
God damn.
You did have money, bro. You had money like this in middle school, bro.
Crazy.
Niggas be retarded.
You might fuck the whole you might fuck all the bitches, bro.
This shit funny because you niggas lame like this though, but it's still dead ass.
I do do anything for y'all boys, bro. I get down with y'all.
Did y'all see that? Okay, so even though the shit was funny, that shit was real. You niggas do be like that. That shit is sad. Y'all really be out here caping for men who don't know y'all, who don't care about y'all. And this is what y'all do. Not only do y'all be like dick sucking in public like that, but you dick sucking online all the time. That's what y'all be doing. So to me, I thought that shit was funny, but I still think he's speaking on really what y'all be out here doing. Thirsty ass niggas. Jim Jones is making fun of him. You send me that shit. But y'all, we got to get into this situation with Benzino. Apparently, one of the trans girls came out, Shauna Brooks came out and said that her and Benzino, well, she didn't say it, but she basically insinuated that her and Benzino been smashing, but Benzino online acting like he ain't, dealing with none of the trans girls. And it's like, you a lie, nigga.
Now adapting to this type of work. But who I was before, I'm that like alpha male. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, you start saying, wow, this is crazy because she looks, the way they got you looking, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so, and it's not like I've even, okay, let me go look at some other trans now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch trans porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Daddy. I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. And I'm just now adapting to this type of work. But who I was before, I'm that like alpha male. You know what I'm saying?
So he's talking to her. Let me run it back one more time.
I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, you start saying, wow, this is crazy because she looks, the way they got you looking, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so, and it's not like I've even, okay, let me go look at some other trans now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch trans porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Daddy. I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking.
Okay. So one of the comments says, shit like this is weird. It's no different when a chick okay with being a side chick than get too in her feelings. You played a part in the situation. You played a part in what the situation was too. So therefore, you making this statement is outing someone. 50 Cent said, Young Buck, Benzino, just embrace who you are, but don't pat nobody butt when they score a basket, fool. I can't stand 50 Cent. But this is what Shauna Brooks said on Twitter. My intent is never to out anyone, but my truth is always T. While it's painful to relive publicly, I'm tired of men loving girls like us only behind closed doors and treating us as if we're disposable when it's no longer convenient. They want you to be their toy on their time.
Yeah, shout out to all the gay people around the world, but Zeno's not in the club.
Ironically, Benzino recently said he's not in the gay club. Perhaps things changed. And here's my thing. I kind of feel like I understand the correlation to a side chick, but I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing at all. I don't think it feels the same. I think that when a woman decides that she wants to be a dude slide, then that's one thing. But for a man to be in a relationship with or in a sexual relationship with a trans girl and then constantly be out in the world acting as if he's not that guy, I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because side chicks aren't getting and when I'm saying this, I know women are being killed, but side chicks aren't getting killed for being side chicks. The trans girls are being killed for being trans girls. So when you go out online or in public and you denounce them and say, oh, that ain't your wave and all of this shit, when it's actually something that is exactly your wave, it's fucked up to me. Because you are aiding in everyone thinking that something is wrong with being with these people, even though you're with these people. And that's bullshit to me. I don't think that's the same thing as a man cheating on his wife and a girl I'm the side chick, I'ma stay quiet. And then eventually she like, no, nigga, I don't want to be quiet no more. I want to be the main. It's not, to me, it's not the same. It's similar, yes, but it does not feel energy-wise. Those two things don't feel the same to me. Okay, because the side chick can be out here saying that you fucked her and all of that, and she not gonna get killed. Y'all out the trans girls and they get killed. You know what I'm saying? And Benzino is an old ass nigga. I'm saying this to say that nobody is looking at Benzino giving a fuck about if he's sleeping with a trans girl. Like, I know he think people care because he feel like he got to stay hard. And I know that there are some ignorant dudes that will probably use that against him. But ultimately, my dude, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Fix your relationship with your daughter. Where's the baby you have with Althea? Where's that baby? Baby Zeno. I want y'all to do something else. I want y'all to talk about something else. I want y'all to stop obsessing about things that in the grand scheme of things don't really matter. If you fucking a trans girl, don't nobody care, Benzino. A lot of you niggas fuck the trans girls. A lot of you niggas, we know that y'all look at the trans girls and be attracted to them because they look like the regular girls. The trans girls are now able to look exactly like, the women that are born with vaginas. And it is what it is. Now, if you're choosing to have a relationship with a trans girl and all that encompasses, and you still trying to make that lady feel like she, is something to be hidden and be held in secret, I feel like that's unsafe. I just feel like that's unsafe. I feel like that's unsafe. And I feel like I would appreciate if you men would admit that y'all are into some of the trans girls and stand in your shit so people will stop going around harming the trans girls. Okay? That to me is different. It's different. Exactly. A lot of DL individuals show signs of narcissism. And I feel it's an even deeper issue because you're lying about who you are as a person. You're lying about what you like. Malika Yoba admitted to liking trans women and no one said anything about it. We said shit about it, but we didn't care. Nobody was ew. No, we were more so mad about how ill-informed he was and how he was trying to basically use it. It was gonna come out anyway, and Malik Yoba put it out and grandstanded on it, when at the end of the day you was out here doing the same thing Benzino was doing. You was just about to get outed, so you decided to jump ahead of it. But you was one of the dudes paying for the young, for the trans girls down to the streets of New York City, down to the pier. You was going down to the pier to pay for the girls. But that type of y'all don't understand how that type of activity, that type of underworld activity, fucks over the trans girls, in my opinion. But anyway, y'all, give me 1 second. Y'all, I gotta go turn my car in tomorrow so it can get worked on and stuff. But anyway, what y'all saying in the comments about this Benzino situation? Child, I feel like 50 Cent can't talk. I'm waiting for the girls to start talking about you. Yes, it is. You are outing him because you feel some type of a way. Yes and no. Like, I get what you're saying, but I still feel like it's different. I still feel like it's less safe for the trans girls. It's you know, like, I understand you outing them because you feel some type of way, but so what? Like, y'all always want people to be mad at a person for telling the truth instead of being mad at the person that lied. And I don't agree. It was the underage trans girls that were the issue. Exactly. So to me, when y'all do all of that, you know, back alley shit that y'all like to do, y'all play into a whole bunch of problematic things that are going on in society. And that's why I feel like, no, if you want to fuck with the trans girls, fuck with the trans girls and stand in it like a man. Y'all don't want to stand in it like a man. To me, being real and saying, yeah, that's what I like. What the fuck you got to say about it? That's real nigga shit. Like, real nigga shit, real man shit is, I fuck with what I fuck with. And what, nigga? You gonna check me about it? Like, the fuck? Like, nigga, I'll go fuck her and I'll come back and beat your ass. What's up? Like, stand in your shit and stop being pussy about it, if you ask me. Okay, Riley, thank you so much for the super chat. And another thing, a side chick, that's somebody to be hurt. Like, y'all are cheating on another person. That's why that's fucked up. Because there's a person involved in this sexually that doesn't know what's going on with the person that they're laying down with. That's what makes it really fucked up. But for Benzino to be a single man fucking with a trans girl and then lying about it because you don't want people to know you like trans girls, that's pussy to me. You scary. You so scared about what these other men gonna feel about you. Grow up. Grow up. Because y'all swear up and down that y'all ain't scared of no man that walk, right? Y'all swear up and down that y'all hard and y'all don't care about another man and you'll check another man and all of that. Y'all be on this street shit, killing niggas and all of that. But shaking in your fucking space boots that somebody might find out that you like the trans girls. It's disingenuous to me. If you're gonna be a tough nigga, be a tough nigga. If you're gonna be a real nigga, be a real nigga. But don't be out here playing in back alleys and shit. I like the trans girls, but I don't want nobody to know that's pussy. It's pussy. I don't care what y'all talking about. It's pussy. And I do feel like it's different than when a man is cheating on his wife and his side chick knows she gotta stay quiet because another person is involved in this. It's different. It's different. I did see the P Valley trailer. It wasn't enough yet for me to come to y'all with it, but there is another trailer that I want to watch with you guys, but I don't want to watch it on this live because y'all know YouTube gives me issues with that. But it's this, where is it at? This one right here with Judge Lynn Toler. Judge Lynn Toler, Commit or Quit. I want to watch this trailer with y'all. I also want to do, and I might do it later on when I come back from the store and stuff. I want to do a watch along for Ultimatum on my website. Okay, so I'm probably gonna set up a recording for it, but later today on my website, probably this evening. Girl, I gotta go. I didn't even realize how late it was. I gotta go, girl. So I'm done, y'all, but I'm gonna come back. I'm going to come back later on. We'll do a live ultimatum on BondyBlueShow.com. Make sure you are signed up. I'm going to do the first one free. The first one will be for everybody. So if you're not like an exclusive member, if you aren't Baby Blue or Patreon or a member, if you don't pay, I'm going to give y'all this first watch along with ultimatum for the free. So just show up to my website, BondyBlueShow.com. Go to exclusive content tab or the watch live tab. you know, when I send out the link to everybody, I'll send it here on YouTube. I'll send it on Twitter. I'll put it in Patreon. I'll put it in the Discord. So y'all just be looking for it when I set it. But come onto the website. We'll watch the first episode of Ultimatum together. And then if I decide to go forward with watching episodes of Ultimatum, then they will be, you know, probably taken down to put exclusively for paid members. Okay. Unfortunately, claiming the trans girls might put both in danger. It shouldn't be, but it runs the risk. And I get that, but I also feel like niggas like Benzino are out here killing people for less shit, like allegedly. So if you're already a street nigga, like if people are all like, basically Benzino admitted, before I go, because I'm late, but Benzino admitted to selling coke and being about that street shit, right? So if you admitted to being about that street shit, don't show up now being scared of street shit because you don't want to be real about who you fucking with. See what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't in no street shit, they're fine. But you already about that life, right? So what you scared for? You done already had people pop your block. You done already had people roll up on you. So what you scared for now? That's my point. But I do understand where you're coming from with it. Either way, you know, it's a very touchy subject. I'm about to be late for my lash appointment, so I gotta go. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll send out a link later on. Peace out.